Welcome to YouTube. It's Charles here with another edition of Tales from the Discount Bin. This week we're going to be looking at Pearl, number 3, and it is from Jinxword Comics. I believe they're affiliated with DC Comics. And it is written by Michael... What is that? What is his name? Is this a Michael Bendis book? Yes, Brian Michael Bendis. Now, to be fair, I actually did buy the last run and read the last run, and I have other books from this run and other runs of it. I just really, first and foremost, love the art of this book. So we'll get into that, and I'll give you a little bit of the preamble here. Pearl Tanaka is having a late night food cart snack with her friend Kim when she meets Rick, who admires her very special tattoo. This meeting is interrupted when troublemakers from Yakuza clan crash the food carts to assassinate Rick and his friends. Pearl surprises everyone, pulling out a small gun and taking care of the situation quickly. Pearl is a very talented tattoo artist for elite members of the Yakuza, including her immediate boss, Mr. Mike. Pearl's father had protected her for many years, but is no longer around to do so. Mike makes it very clear that he expects Pearl to do more than just tattoos from now on. Pearl is disappointed to find that one of the names on her Mike's to-do list is Rick A. Rocky, the boy she saved and has since rejected because of his clan affiliation. She is torn but comes to the club where Rick is performing his tattoo work. She pulls her gun to end the death, and a mysterious and elaborate tattoo begins to crawl all over her skin. So I read the whole thing there because we're in the middle of looks like a run here. This is number 3, but that's pretty much a underground Yakuza Japanese mafia story featuring Pearl, who is this tattoo artist / hitman. And at times, well, like I said, I got into it from other issues I've gotten the 99-cent sales from Milltown Comics. That's where I got this, by the way. So it wasn't a physical discount bin, but a digital discount bin, if you will. And I did pay 99 cents for this on my most recent flash sale purchases. But the art, it really reminds me of the movie Domino. I believe it was Keira Knightley. She played this notorious Southern California bounty hunter who was a British model turned rough and tumble notorious bounty hunter in the United States named Domino. And the way that the movie was shot, it was like quick cuts, edits, different things shooting by you. It really kind of kept you off kilter and never let you focus in on one thing. And it created a sense of chaos that I thought played another character in the movie and, amped up the chaos of this already chaotic character in real life. And the written version was even more so chaotic, along with her cohorts and the situations that she got into. In this book here, we start off when she enters the club. It's all, it's saturated, red, almost a real traditional style of comic illustration here. In between the page, and everything is tinted in blue. And this style changes to more of a sketch, sparse style here that's completely blue tinted. And then we get to the preamble that is read to you. We see Pearl here, covered in these tattoos that are almost translucent. Feels like they're moving almost on top of her skin, which fits the narrative of what they're telling here and introducing it to you, not only in those words, but in the illustration as well. And we get to the club scene where this guy is performing these tattoos, and we just have... you look at these 2 pages right here, and the art style, I would say it changes, but it really doesn't choose an art style. It's kind of everything thrown at you all at once here with the very bright, abstract, full panel page one where there's nothing in focus, and you have the communication bubble bleeding over from the second page. And in this first big panel, you just see almost silhouettes, brightly colored silhouettes of people dancing in the club. And then we see Rick, and he is drawn very photorealistically. And we go down to the next panel, and whereas Rick was in blue tinted photorealistic, we see a very sparse sketch style saturated in lime green. And then the next panel, saturated in a type of purple. Um, and the whole book, it never lets you get comfortable. And for a lot of people, I think that may be sensory overload. But for me, like I said, it really adds to the chaos. I mean, you know, when you enter a wild club, I haven't done that in quite so many years. I'm an old cat. But I remember the feeling of going into those clubs when I was younger and seeing the chaos and the dancing and the different things that were going on. And it was like a bright, chaotic blur that it seems impossible to capture, but yet you open up this book and it's captured to perfection. And there's not a lot more I can say about it. I mean, the great thing about this, though, is that if you go to Midtown Comics website, you're going to find these books from this series on sale virtually any given time. But especially for the 99-cent flash sales, I've always seen different issues of this. That's where I got most of my collection of Pearl. And so it's a great reason to get signed up, even if you don't shop immediately at Midtown Comics website. Go to midtowncomics.com. Get signed up with your email address so you can receive updates on these sales. Because literally with the flash sales, I open my email, I get an alert, one day only, 99-cent comics, and so you know when it's going to happen. And so that's my suggestion. Sign up with them just in case. Take advantage of their sales, and they have all kinds of sales shipped nationwide, and they always have great prices on their book. Discount or not. Anyway, that's been Tales from the Discount Bin. Let me know what you guys think. If you read this series, if it's something you'd be interested in, and if you are looking to get into the comic collecting hobby and you have questions, ask me in the comments. I'll get back to you. I'm a collector on a budget, so I can tell you the most cost-effective ways to get into the hobby, where to buy, what to look for, what to avoid. So I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books.